Howdy viewers, Bobby Brown here, Guns and Drums. Today I'm going to review a product from Stoner Holster, or actually a couple products about their IWB holsters from Stoner. I have various holsters I've bought from them. You can see the price here. They're not cheap, but they seem to be fantastic products. Show you that case there. In God we trust, Stoner Holsters. Love that name. When I went looking for an IWB, I went on over to the internet, and naturally you find Bianchi and Uncle Mike's and all that stuff, but Stoner Holsters, had to check them out. And the very first one I bought was this one right here for the old Colt. And as you can see, it works fantastic. It fits good, and it's, you know, they're made to fit. So I was impressed with that, and for a long time I carried the PP and the TPH in it because it really worked. So this is a pretty decent universal holster, although now I've ordered proper holsters for proper guns. But Stoner Holster IWB for the 38 right there. I have one for the subcompact, and it works pretty well. Stoner Holster, you can check that out right there. Now I use a product that I'm going to show you to soften the leather, and Stoner does offer their own leather dressing, which is good stuff. But it doesn't go a long way, and it's not very it's very expensive. I almost said not very expensive. The Stoner stamp there, I don't know if you can see that. And once again, you know, these holsters, these IWBs are made to fit. They're thin, they're high quality leather. The clips and the clasps, or whatever you want to call it, seem to be very well made, sewed in and stitched very heavily. I have one for the Browning as well. Now you can get them for different positions. The Browning is actually a left hand, because I like to carry it at 6 o'clock, right back here. It's not the optimum carry place for various reasons, like when you sit down you get a gun barrel in your ass, but it works really well for this gun, especially if I'm walking with a long shirt. It's perfect. So that was the choice I made with the Browning. And here again, it fits beautiful. Has the sweat protector, or whatever they call that. They just do a really good job at designing the holsters to fit the gun. You know, you could still get to the safety if you had to. Obviously, you're not going to get to the trigger though. So they're made really well. Like I said, they're not cheap. Yesterday I received a new one, and I was tickled to death to do so. It's still oiling up at this moment. I like to soften the leather with a product that I'm going to show you here pretty soon. But there it is for the PPK and the TPH. Wow, the holster's still really stiff on this end. I'm going to have to get it a little bit softer down here, but I just started treating it last night, and what I do is I put it in a bag and oil it up real good with this stuff I'm going to show you, and I let it sit. And compared to these, oh, this thing is stiff as a board, so it's got a long way to go. I don't want to get oil all over my hands, so I'm going to stick that right there. But there you go, there's the PPK, and we'll show you that it fits like a glove as well. And the little brother will fit right in it. So I like Stoner holsters. I'm all about Stoner holsters. I dig their product. I dig their name. But I will say this, and I'm going to say it on camera, and if they see this, this is fine. They're not stoned up there, because they are about the grouchiest people I ever dealt with in my life. They acted like they didn't give two shits whether I bought a holster from them or not. So I'm a face-to-face kind of guy and like to talk a lot. I mean, you know, I understand if you got a job to do and you don't have time for chit-chat. But there's some rude people up there. So, I usually don't deal with people that are rude to me. But I really like their product. So this last one I bought, I knew how much it was going to be, and I got a money order, and I sent it to Ohio, Middletown, Ohio, and they came through. I mean, in just about a week it arrived. You know, I sent the money order and told them what I wanted because I'm familiar with their products. All of their IWBs are called 415s, and you just get a different model number for each gun. So I knew exactly what I wanted, and that's what I did. I just simply mailed the money order off and got it myself because I didn't want to deal with grouchy people. But the holsters, talk to me, baby. The holsters are fine material, fine leather, and I have no complaints at all with the holsters. This one right here, I've got a lot of carry time on this one. A lot of carry time on it. It goes with me a lot. So it's never given me any trouble. You know, there's not any sharp edges on these to cut you. So I've been really pleased with the product. Not so pleased with the people that sell it. But anyway, you know, I'm sure they're good people. Maybe they were just having a bad day, you know, but I usually just like to chit-chat a little bit. I mean, good gosh. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. These things are all great holsters, and they're also great protectors. You know, if you lay that on the nightstand, you're not going to scratch the surface of your gun. So it's also a great protector, and they're great holsters. You can get them in left and right, so you can carry them anywhere you want. And when they say they fit, they really fit. I mean, this gun's not going to come out upside down. Of course, this is a fairly new holster. I haven't used it all that much, and we're going to talk about what I like to conceal and what I don't like to conceal someday. But this one, you know, if you get upside down, your gun's not going to come out. So it's a great product. I'm still oiling this one up, trying to get it the way I want it. I'm going to put it right back in its bag so it can get a little softer. And let's talk about what I use to soften this leather up. Okay, and just so you know, these things are $52. $52 for the 415 IWB. Money well spent. You get what you pay for. Now, like I said, Stoner does offer their own leather dressing, and there's tons of leather dressings out there on the market, but this is the stuff I use, and I'm not endorsing this product by no means. I'm fortunate enough to live in a small town that still has a hardware store on Main Street, and they're just good people, friendly people. So I deal with them a lot, and you know, I walked in one day and the dude's like, "Hey man, have you ever tried this?" As a matter of fact, I got a little holster I want to show you that guy fixed for me. It's a leather treating product. So I was like, "Yeah, sure. What is it?" Neat's Foot Oil. Sounds like something that's been around for a long time. So I started using it on my shoulder holsters, my hip holsters, and my IWBs. And this stuff works really good, and it goes a long way because you get this whole, of course this one looks really whooped now because it is. It's just about empty. But it's called Neat's Foot Oil. I don't know if you can get it by different, you know, in different packages. I assume you can. I'm sure Job Site's just this particular brand that my hardware store carries. But it is some good stuff. It is the natural preservative for all leather items exposed to rugged use and bad weather. That sounds like us, right? Used before exposure to repel water and protect against the stiffening effects of repeated wetting, drying cycles. Use after exposure to make dried out leather soft and supple again. I love that word, supple. But really, it really does soften the leather up. You know, in just no time, this one will be as soft as the rest of them. and it feels just like a, you know, a fine European wallet. I mean, it's just some really good leather dressing. So check this stuff out if you get a chance. It's called Neat's Foot Oil. Okay, guys and gals, I guess that pretty much takes care of my review on Stoner holsters and the Neat's Foot product. Excuse me, Mr. Dog. He just pushed me out of the way. Did you see that? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review, and thanks for watching. Leave comments if you like other holsters, IWBs, whatever your thing is. Please leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know you're watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And Bobby Brown wants to take this opportunity to thank you. No, I'm not going to point it at you. Bobby Brown, Guns and Drums. Keep her pointed in the safe direction.